Hello everyone, welcome to a Monday energy checkup. This is for all signs and I don't want to waste too much time going into it. I won't be spending too much time meditating on the energies today before I do these tarot readings. I'm going to connect directly, and whoever these messages are for, it will get a direct hit. If not, sorry I missed you. It doesn't resonate. Let it go, okay? And I'm going to start with the water signs, okay? So let's go ahead and jump straight into this. I've got my cards ready. I'm all ready to go. I hope you all are doing very well and you've enjoyed my tarot readings. I'm looking to hopefully start selling some soon. If you like them, you know, I'm always... Oh, I do want to say thank you for all the new subscribers that have come on and are paying attention to my stuff. I really appreciate it. That is just awesome. Okay. So right away, I'm kind of feeling a bit of a pull here. All right. So first sign up here is going to be Pisces. Yes, I'm playing favorites because I'm a Pisces. Let's see what we have. The way this works is I will pull 3 cards and then 1 card to get a message from Source to see how to give you a little bit of advice, and then you can go with that, okay? You can take it or leave it. All right, so Pisces, what do we have for you? Okay, so Pisces, you are definitely having a hard time taking an offer from someone. I think that maybe you are trying to leave something behind you. And I don't know if this is something that has been very difficult. Obviously, that would require a lot more clarity, a lot more cards, but intuitively, the energy I'm picking up on with this Knight of Cups that I got for you in the reverse is that someone tried to offer you something and you're really just over it. There's nothing else here for you. You're not really feeling like you're this. Okay, you are moving on. You are going into calmer waters. You are done with a battle that took place beforehand. Perhaps you felt slighted in this situation, Pisces. I don't think that you want to go back to this. I think that you're done with whatever this is, and you're done having offers. You're done with whatever this endeavor was. You're finished. You're moving through. Okay, and that's all right, because when we have this type of offer coming for us, maybe it's just not for you. Maybe there's something better for you. Sometimes we need to take time out for ourselves. And when I imagine in this card is literally this person is moving, everybody says, into calmer waters. Okay, and I think you're coming from a place where it was very tumultuous. There was a relationship. Maybe it was with an air sign. It's possible with an air sign here that I'm feeling that kind of energy. And you basically said, I'm done. I'm done, and it's time to get out of here. And maybe there's a better beginning for you somewhere else you haven't quite discovered yet. Maybe once you get into those waters, you will find it. But that is what I'm picking up for you guys right now. Let's get a card from the universe. I'm using the Moonology deck. I've got another deck coming in to me, 1 or 2 new decks coming in. If you guys haven't seen the Moonology deck, I'm sure a lot of people have. It is such a cool deck. It really gives quick, insightful messages, and if you're really in touch with your intuition and you can relate it, it's just so good. So let's see what the universe has to say about this situation. A little bit of encouragement for you. And the energy I'm picking up on is definitely one that's like a pole. You're pulling into a different direction. There's something more for you out there, Pisces. You're done. You're over this situation. You're over whoever this offer was, and perhaps the person was a little bit too confident in themselves, maybe even a little bit arrogant. Okay, that's how I look at Knights in reverse. I kind of see Knights in reverse as, you know, maybe this a little too fast. So let's see, what does Source have to say? What advice do you have for Pisces? What advice do you have? Work through your fears. Okay? That's you. I think that right now, whatever fears you have about moving on from this person, this offer that someone has given to you, you're ready to work through the fears of leaving this person behind, leaving this offer, leaving this start that didn't happen behind. You're working through these fears, and you are in a water element here. So keep it up. I really feel like for you, this is where you want to be. Moving along that boat, moving along. You know, you've got your stuff, you're moving on. I've seen other depictions of this, of a lot of stuff, okay, in this card. The person has it all packed up, they're leaving, and behind them, there's a bit of confusion, a bit of, am I going to, when I see the swords, I also think, am I going to be stepping back into that? Okay, but this card is telling me, work through it. Just keep going. Work through those fears, keep going. You're going to be all right, okay, Pisces? All right, so that was for you guys. Let's move on. I'll do three, a shuffle, a three. Three is my number. 983. Okay. It's my birthday. So let's see. Next up, I believe, is Cancer. What do we have for our Crabbities? I love Cancer, by the way. What do we have for Cancer? Tell us about Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. Whoo! All right, so I feel like you definitely had taken on way too much lately. There was perhaps in work, creative endeavors, relationships, you took on a load and you were really trying hard to work with that. Okay, and I feel like this was something that you definitely needed to address because you were putting far too much energy into this. And maybe you still are a little bit, but I have here the next card, the Star. Okay, you are moving away from that currently. You are realizing that this load you took on, it may have helped you in a certain way learn to understand some things about yourself, but you are the Star right now. You are moving into a place of healing, of understanding that you do not need to fill up everybody else's cup. Okay, you internally can do it on your own. Okay, you don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You don't need to do what everybody else is saying. You have decided and taken it upon yourself that all of your dreams and your wishes, they are much better for you than walking around like this, like burdened, you know, and I think that you've felt burdened for quite some time. And then we have here the 10 of Pentacles. Can't get much better than that right now, okay? You are feeling fulfilled. I think moving into a place of healing is getting you some understanding into being able to see what is more important to you, what you love, the family dynamic, okay? I feel this is definitely for you, Cancer. You understand that family and stability, these things are all very important to you. And when you're overburdened and you're not in the Star, okay, which you are now, then you're feeling incomplete. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see what the universe has to say. This is a very positive feeling I'm getting. Creativity, healing, leaving behind some burdens. Cancer's done with that. Is there a lot of people done with that today? I don't know. This week you're going to be moving into this. I feel like it. Okay. A new start is coming. Woo! Okay. I love this card. Not only because it's a full, you know, like I love this moon. Okay. It's a clean slate. Whatever the stability is that you've created for yourself in the Star energy is saying this is for you, Cancer. You are starting fresh. You are starting new. You've got a blank slate here. Create whatever the heck you want to create. Okay. Because you're in the Star energy. Something's looking up for you. There's something either you want or you're going after, but perhaps a relationship, perhaps something creative. I know Cancers tend to be very creative individuals. So you're moving into this. Woo! Okay. A new start for our little crabs, right? Okay. So next up we have Scorpio. Okay. I've known many Scorpios in my life, in my time. And I love you guys. I love so many Scorpios and the way that, well, they're pretty deep. Once you really get past a certain layer with a Scorpio, they're very deep. So, though those stingers can hurt, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have? What messages today for Scorpio? Interesting energy. Kind of dense. Okay. All right, so Scorpio, I feel right now you are currently trying to either reconnect with something from your past, or you're having a hard time getting over some kind of connection you had in the past, either with family, friends, or a feeling that you missed, that you have left behind. Okay, and I feel like maybe it's slowing you down just a little bit, and because of that, you're feeling a little bit like stuck. You're feeling a little bit like you're ruminating, you're thinking just a little bit too hard about whatever this thing is in the past, okay? And I think that it needs to be left behind. I think that you feel like nothing is going in your favor, and I feel like it's related to this past event, okay? It's related to something inside you that you haven't quite healed yet, okay? And I feel like there has been an offer, or there has been something that has presented itself to you to help with this healing, but you're not taking it. And that's okay. Sometimes we need time. We need time until we understand ourselves fully, until we truly see our authentic self and we're able to say, what is it inside me that is keeping me from moving forward? Why do I always feel like the unlucky one? Why does it always feel bad? Okay, and I feel like some Scorpios are in this mindset right now, this very negative sort of dense energy. Okay, and you don't, be easy on your, be gentle with yourself right now and give yourself time to think, but don't waste too much time, because I feel like some things might be passing you by. Let's see, what does the universe have to say about this? A time to give rather than take. Okay, a time to give rather than take. Was there something that happened to you recently or in the past that you can't get over? Maybe you did something to someone and you're not quite sure how to fix that situation. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's time to move past that. Things in the past, if you have dwelled on it for way too long, maybe it's time for you to give yourself a new chance, okay? No more taking from others when this is about you giving to yourself, I think. I really do think that it's about you taking time for yourself and giving, learning the giving nature. Perhaps in the past you felt unlucky. Maybe someone took something from you, and now you're just now feeling the effects of it. Maybe you're learning a lesson of what it means to give rather than take from others. All right? And you can do this, Scorpio. I know you can. Okay? All right. So moving along, we're going to go straight into Aries, into the fire signs. Okay? I love me some fire signs. I have Aries a lot in my chart. Perhaps a little too much. Let's see what the universe has to say for you today. Energy. I'm picking up on. A bit forgetful. I'm feeling forgetful about something. Aries, what do you have to say to me? Let's see. Whew. Okay. So I feel like Aries, You recently were definitely stuck in some kind of confinement internally, whether emotionally or mentally. This card is speaking about moving and finally seeing that, oh, I can escape this mental prison that I'm in. I didn't know that. Something came to light, something presented itself to you, something better. And that was this. Okay, the 10 of Cups, which something you'd think that it was maybe a person, but it's not. This is something you found out by yourself. You found out that the secret to this, okay, the secret to this was in you. Perhaps for a time you wanted this and you thought you could find it elsewhere. You were stuck in your head about it. You were stuck in this energy. Sorry, and you wanted this, and you kept trying to strategize this. But the funny thing is about this card is that it's part of Cups. You know, this is about creativity. This is about unlocking your happiness in a way that is very fulfilling. That's how I see it when I look at this card, is you have unlocked happiness. You have found family. You have found it in a way you never thought possible. And I feel like you were trying for a long time to find family and happiness, but you were in prison about it in your head. You were thinking too hard about, how do I get family? How do I see it? But you found out. You went deep, okay? You went in and you found a secret. You found it, okay? And I feel that that's the message I'm getting. So sometimes we look a lot externally. We think it's out there, but really it's here, okay? It is all in here. That actual 10 of Cups. Yes, you can create it with another, but you are learning to create within you. And that is a beautiful thing. Let's see what the universe has to say. Keep it up. Keep it up, okay? It's the energy behind the reading right now. Is something I'm definitely feeling. The message, not so much a person, more about you, okay? More about you, Aries. Okay, so I got step out of your comfort zone. I love this with the North Node here, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. And I feel for some Aries, and I've known Aries before, and I've got Aries in my chart, okay, that we try to, I say it like I'm an Aries sun. Okay, Aries, that sometimes we control. Sometimes Aries want control. Aries think they know best. They think that they can find the best way of doing something for all parties involved. But sometimes that takes away your control. That takes it away, okay? You had to step out of that comfort zone of what you're used to, Aries, which is being the boss of everything. He or she, this could be for anyone. When I say boss, I just mean a boss person, all right? So you had to step out of your comfort zone and keep going, stepping out of your comfort zone. I think that this is where you're going to continue to find this kind of success within yourself. Continue to go deep, okay? Go deep into your own waters and discover that about yourself. Discover yourself more. I feel like that's definitely what's happening here. Whew. Nothing like that 10 of Cups energy, I'm telling you. All right, so going on, we're going with Saggies, okay? Saggies, I love you guys. Fun energy. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. Tell me about Sagittarius. Okay. So Sagittarius, I feel like you are getting the truth about something about someone that you definitely thought was something else. I feel like you thought that you were either in a job or a relationship that was that someone presented themselves a certain way, okay? But it wasn't what you thought, okay? I do feel like you're in an energy of definitely needing to move away from this, okay? This card, I call it the bye. Okay, the bye card. When I think of this one, I think you're done too. You're moving on. You see all of this stuff that was offered to you by a person or by a situation, and you're looking forward. And I always see the moon here in this card. I think of just a bit of sadness, just a bit of, I wish things had gone differently. And I feel like you're learning that right now, Sagittarius is a wonderful, fun-loving type of person when you get to know them. And I feel like sometimes I've met some that are naive, and this, you know, it kind of, it hit you. Okay, it hit you. It took you out of your element. And you want to go. You wish that it had been better. You wish that there could have been more here. You wish there could have been more for you, but this person, whoever they are, they presented you with something not so grand. This is the feeling I'm getting for Sagittarius right now. And it's possibly an air sign. I'm not sure. I try not to focus too much on the signs because these are just messages coming through. But I do really feel like this is definitely more where you're at right now. You are more here. You're looking out, and it's sort of almost a dark, it's not quite dark, but it's almost getting dark. And maybe there's something you need to learn about yourself on the horizon. There's something about yourself out there that you're going to discover. And he's, you know, he's got his staff. Okay. Is he going to become the hermit? I don't know. We'll see. But I think that whatever was going on here, you're leaving it now. You're finished with whatever was presented to you. So let's hear what the universe has to say about this situation, Sagittarius. You tell us, please. Tell us. Have faith in your dreams. Sagittarius, this is for you, okay? I do feel it's quite possible this was related to a job, or maybe with everything that's going on right now in the world, maybe you are leaving a job behind that you realize now that you've had time to sit and think about it, that you thought was going to offer you an abundant sort of future. You've kind of realized in this state that maybe all these things that were here weren't really your dreams, but the universe is saying, have faith in your dreams, have faith in them. If you're moving away from something and you have dreams about something, that's okay. Maybe this is more so where you want to be. Maybe this is where you want to be. Look at these flowers. Aren't they cute? You know, maybe there is a jungle of these. Maybe there's flowers out here that you're looking for. And that beautiful moon. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. You know, this may have hurt. This may have even stabbed you a little bit, but have faith, okay? You'll get through this. You'll get through this. You'll find a way. You will. All right. Moving on. We are going into Leo next. Leo. Tell us about Leo. Our beautiful lions in the sky. Okay. I'm in a goofy mood today. Don't ask. Too much sugar, I think. All right. Moving into it. Leo. Okay. So, Leo. It's interesting. You definitely have been having a bit of an overburdened sort of outcome here with this Ten of Cups. I feel like perhaps maybe you are thinking just a little bit too hard about your future and where it's going. I feel like you are definitely needing to take a break, okay? But you're in your head about this. Okay, you're in your head. This kind of reminds me of the Leo reading I did yesterday. I feel like options maybe, okay? Too many of them. I feel like maybe you are thinking that you're not going to find this, that you're not going to find your family, your happiness, your creativity, your emotional fulfillment. I feel as though you're overburdened with these thoughts. Okay. And maybe you're having a hard time, maybe even deciding between whether you want to work your ass off, excuse me, or if you want to think too hard about this. You're stuck. Okay. You're trying. A decision needs to be made. I think that you're weighing your decisions when it comes to some kind of happiness. But I feel like you it could possibly literally be you have to make a decision between your happiness, your abundance, and an overburdened lifestyle. Maybe it's about simplicity here. I'm kind of picking up on that. A more simpler approach might be worth it. A simpler approach. Okay? You will probably find by going within, when I see these waters on here behind her, by going into some thoughts that are different than what you're used to. Whenever I say that, I say add a little bit of water to the situation and then just see what happens, you know, especially if you are a fire sign. Okay? Leo, maybe you need to think a little bit more deeper to make the choice that you want. Maybe it's between a career and actual full abundance, because I feel like maybe there's a piece of you that thinks that's not real. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. That's not real. Somebody's in work mode. Okay? So let's see what the universe has to say about that. What encouraging words do you have? What encouraging words do you have? Source. I'm feeling pressure. I'm feeling pressure. Most definitely. Okay. Luck is on your side, Leo. Luck is always on Leo's side. No. I'm just kidding. Okay. Luck is on your side. This is new moon in Sagittarius. Shoot. You know how I was saying earlier with that black sort of moon, okay, with that clean slate, how I see it? Shoot for that clean slate. You need a new approach to these thoughts. Just like I was saying, okay? And luck is on your side. It will be. I think if you will, I think you will make the right choice. I do. And like I said, maybe bringing in a little bit of a deeper way of thinking will help you. Shoot for the clean slate. Shoot for the new thoughts. Shoot for something you've never done before. Maybe. Okay. Moving on to the next sign. We're going to go straight into earth signs. I've got Taurus up first. I love Taurus people. In fact, I love all of the signs, you know? I just do. Maybe that's a Pisces thing. We're kind of chameleons like that. We can take on all different aspects. I definitely use that to my advantage when I'm reading the cards or studying astrology or anything like that. Okay? Tell us about Taurus. Tell us about our bowls, please. I feel like one more shuffle. One more shuffle. Tell us. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like I'm definitely picking up that in the past you were feeling very, I don't want to say celebratory, but you were feeling pretty good about friendships and relationships that you were having. You felt like family life was good, things were good, but ah, man, I can't help but feel like this is a person. But this happened. This is happening right now. Okay, either someone in your family, possibly a fire sign, is a control freak. Okay, and it is completely sending you out of your element, out of it. Okay, and I think you're having a hard time with this person. This could be you. This could be you. This could be you unable to get out of your head and you're trying to control situation. But I'm kind of feeling in the past, this was where you were at. I feel like maybe you or another person has ruined that because you are now in this Emperor reverse energy. It's not a healthy energy to be in. This is an energy of I always consider it as strategizing for the wrong reasons, okay, for personal, selfish reasons, utilizing your own manipulations for gain, knowing that you're smart enough to get that, okay? And I do feel like whoever this person is, or maybe it's you, okay, we've got the Chariot in reverse as a future outcome, and I do feel like this shaky energy from this. I don't know what it means. I'm imagining a chariot actually crashing. I'm imagining this balance, this moving forward into a future of bright creativity and hope and getting what you want has kind of, it might possibly be shattered, or might possibly, maybe not shattered. I'd have to see if there's a Ten of Swords for that one, but I feel like, and it's also slow and dense. So whoever this person is, whether it's you or another person, okay, this energy is not good. It just, it's slowing you down. It's keeping you imbalanced. You're not controlling the cart. Okay, you might think you can control this car, or this person thinks they can control it by being like this, but really, nope, no way. Go ahead and try, but whoever this is, they're not going to get very far. And I don't think you like this, Taurus. There's somebody controlling something. Don't like this. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the universe and source creator have to say to you about this. Okay, we got 2 cards out. I'm going to go ahead and put them. Okay, so we have a fiery climax approaches. Whoa, that's funny. And a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person, fiery climax, okay, this is Aries. This is also the Aries card, okay? Fire. Something's gonna explode. Something is going to explode, okay? And I feel like it's gonna be coming crashing through on a chariot of imbalance through your life. And it's gonna go boom. Big bada boom, right? Okay. And then, however, full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like this explosion has to happen. I don't know why, but I feel like this explosion has got to happen. There's not much you can do. I feel like you'll try, but it's approaching. It's coming. It's coming. Okay? I hope you can handle it. I really do, Taurus. Get in that grounded energy that you're so good for. I feel like being a raging bull against this is not going to help you. Okay? I feel like getting within that grounded energy that you're so good at, realizing the practicality, watch as this explodes in a fiery climax in your life, and then get control of the chariot. Okay, get control of it as it's tumbling through, or just dodge it. Like, if you can. Maybe that's more of an air thing. I don't know. But, all right. So, let's move on to the next sign. Cappies. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. What do you have for us? Tell us. Tell us about Capricorn today. It's in the Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy. I'm curious. Okay. That's good enough. All right. Okay, Cappy. So, I'm not sure which Capricorn this is for. You're probably not gonna like me very much by the time I'm done talking about this. You have been avoiding some kind of change in your life that needs to take place. Okay? And it will take place. I guarantee it. Whatever that change is. There is something you're used to doing, a certain way of doing something that is definitely interfering in your progress. And I think that you're stumbling forward, trying to avoid this. And you are in this energy, the Knight of Swords, okay, in reverse. And I feel like you gotta slow down, okay? You're gonna have to slow down and think for a second about what it is you're doing to others, to yourself, and to just your life. Because I think you're trying to run from whatever this inevitable change that is supposed to take place that is happening. Don't be afraid of your rebirth. Don't be afraid of it. Because you're running straight into the Queen of Swords in reverse. Ouch. Okay, and for those who follow tarot much, the Queen of Swords in reverse is not a nice person. Okay, and I don't know if this is you. Okay, this could be you. This could be an energy you're in right now. You're barreling through everyone. There is a Capricorn out there who is, well, chewing it up and spitting it out. That's the best way I'm going to put it, okay? So I feel like this is either a person or it's you. This could be a person you're running straight into. Now, it's possible that you need to be in this energy right now. Maybe there's something happening to you and you're calling upon the Queen of Swords in reverse to escape it. There's a possibility that you need to literally be in that energy. When people say, get out of that energy, well, you know what? Maybe I need to be in this energy. Maybe I need to do this for the time being. Whatever it is, though, you got to be careful. Okay? Don't avoid your change. Don't avoid your inner change, because it will come back around no matter what. All right? Okay, Cap? Like I said, you're probably not liking me much right now after that one, but it is what it is, okay? Let's see what the universe says. Maybe there's some encouragement here. All right? Maybe there is some encouragement here. Encouragement for Capricorn. Whew, it's a beautiful day. Adjustments are required. Yeah, okay. Adjustments are required, Cap. So there's something going on in your life. There's something that you really need to take some time to think about. Okay? Steer this horse in a different direction. You have that ability. I mean, if you look here, this is also the same horse. It's another white horse. Okay? You have control over where this horse goes. You do. And you know, this horse is funny. In this card, I always see him and I think he's like, you mean we're going that way? That's kind of how he looks. We're going that way? With the sword? Are you sure? Because look at this. Man, you are going to be clashing with this. Your sword is going straight into that one. Is that what you want? Okay, steer yourself. Adjust your course. Adjustments are required. You can get out of this energy. You can. Okay, because otherwise you're going to be facing some harsh truths, some harsh realities, some things that maybe you're not really ready to hear. Okay. All right, I don't know which Cappy group this is for, but I hope that you do make those adjustments. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little interruption. All right, so we're moving into the next earth sign we have is the last, but not the least, is Virgo. Okay, love me some Virgos. Tell us about Virgo. What do you have to say for Virgo? I want to do another shuffle for this. Excuse me. That interruption kind of threw me off here. Tell us about Virgo. Okay. That's better. All right. Okay, Virgo. So you have recently in the past, you have had some kind of offer that has come your way. All right. But I do feel like this offer in work, okay, or it could be a collaboration with someone else. It could possibly be something to help you feel as though it can help you accomplish something. It could be a relationship. Okay. But I feel like with this offer, along comes you weighing this offer. Okay, you're weighing it and maybe you're not sure about it. I feel like maybe it comes with a lot of burdens attached to it, and it's putting you in this. It's putting you in a state of you're not sure if you can juggle this offer. You're not sure if you can juggle this new start that you've had. And I feel like maybe whatever it was, a new relationship. Why do I keep thinking this is a relationship? I don't know why, but I just do. Okay, I feel like it has definitely got you feeling, well, like you need some rest. Okay, whatever it is, you've taken on a lot, and there is a need for this. You're feeling like this. You need to go in and you want to rest. You want to maybe connect with your guides. You want to connect with yourself, with source. Feel into more understanding about this offer. I feel like you need to understand it better. That's what I'm hearing. A more understanding about what this means, whether relationship or job. But you're definitely tired, okay? Because you've been like this for a while. Okay, you've taken it on, and because you've taken it on way too much, you need to take some time for yourself. I feel like get some self-care. Okay, self-care right now is important for you. And you know, I'm not getting anything else really from this reading except for you have started something that is just a little bit too much for you to handle. All right, Virgo? And I think that you can learn more about this offer. Learn more about this new job if you take the time out to think. And you may be doing that right now. You may already be here doing this because you feel like that's really what you did need. Maybe because maybe your job, maybe you got a new job before everything started in the world right now. Maybe you got something new, but now maybe it's overburdening you. Maybe everything that's going on is overburdening you and you want to be here. Okay? So let's see what Source has to say. What encouraging messages do you have for Virgo? Grounding is very important. It is. Put some flowers around you, light some candles, okay? Listen to 80s music. I love 80s music. You know, watch your favorite TV show. It doesn't matter what it is. Find something that helps you to relax. And sometimes I feel when this person is in this mode of like meditation and deep contemplation, we have the 3 swords up here, okay? That they're considering things. They're looking up at those swords maybe and hoping they don't fall. I'm not sure. Maybe you're hoping that something doesn't fall apart and you need to think about it. So let's see. What messages do we have? A time for healing. Automatically I'm drawn to this sort of glowy orb light around this. And I do feel that whatever had you in an imbalanced state, had you feeling like I can't take this and I need to weigh this, and got you in your head needing to feel like you need to sit back. Okay, it is definitely a time for that. It's a time. Maybe connect with yourself, connect with a source, okay, with your guides, however, okay? But right now, universe is saying it's time to heal. It's time to take this time to be here. You're doing the right thing by caring for yourself first right now. Okay, next up is the air signs. Woohoo! And we are going to start with Gemini. Okay? Gemini, tell us about our twins. Haha. Tell us about our twins. Okay. Okay, Gemini, you've definitely recently created some kind of abundance for yourself. You were definitely in a state where you felt like everything you were doing was very good for your future. You were recently in a state of, I feel good. People were looking at you and thinking, wow, that person really knows what they're doing. Okay, this was you. Okay, focus. I always think that. This beautiful focus, this garden that you've created. It's wonderful, okay? But you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the fruits of your labor. You're thinking about it. Maybe you're kind of thinking, do I want more? I feel like you're definitely thinking about that. You're thinking about, is there more for me than what I've created in this garden? Do you want another garden? Maybe it's not the fruit you want. Maybe there's more out there for you. But I feel there's a slight warning here of, you're worrying about poverty. You're worrying about this. You're worrying about money, maybe a little bit too much, but you're not alone. But I think that maybe you feel like you are. I feel like maybe these thoughts that you're thinking about, all that you've created that has been good, that has kept you stable, at least financially, okay? You're thinking too hard about it. You're thinking, what if it all falls apart? What if I don't have nothing? And these people, they're walking past all these riches, this wealthy home it looks, okay? I used to think in the past it was a church. I used to think that, and they weren't, really giving tidings out to people who are poor. Or maybe, are they heading there? Are they heading there to get something? Okay. Whatever this mindset that you're in about whether or not all you've created is good enough, okay, is putting you in this lack poverty mindset. When you have a flowering garden that most people would probably love to experience. And I feel like maybe this is where you're heading with those thoughts. okay, those thoughts. But what for? You know, that's when I'm asking. Is it not good enough? Are the things you've created not good enough? Is there something more you want? Is there a creative endeavor out there? Like I said, I'd have to pull more cards. Okay, I said that earlier. But what is this mindset all about? Are you worried too much about money? That's what I'm wondering. Who knows? Maybe you're worried about a relationship that you want this fulfilling. You know, maybe what you've created, you're not sure you want anymore. Okay. Let's see what the universe has to say. What encouraging words does the universe have to say? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay? You and your loved ones are safe. You're worrying too much, Gemini. Okay? Think about your family. Think about how much you love them. Think about that. You know, Cancer is very representative of that beautiful, not only creative energy, but family energy, right? Maybe I'm kind of getting a feeling of like hunkering down. You're feeling like you need to hunker down. Maybe it's because of the pandemic and what's going on. Maybe it is. But source saying you're safe. Okay, you're going to be okay. You will. And I feel like support will be there for you when you need it. You just need to look to your family. They care about you. And you are safe. Okay, all you've created, it's good enough. It is good enough. All right? Okay. Hope you enjoyed that, Gemini. Moving on to our second air sign, Aquarius. Tell us about Aquarius. Source. Tell us about Aquarius. I would like to know about Aquarius, please. Okay, so Aquarius, something has happened, something big, okay, something that has needed to happen, quite possibly, and it was big. It was an explosion. It was the dreaded tower moment, okay? This card is speaking of, you know, this chaos, something that happened in your life that uprooted you, okay? It was not nice. It could have been a breakup. It could have been a loss of finances. It could have been you seeing someone for who they really are. It could have been, heck, it could have been trauma. It doesn't really matter. Whatever the thing was that happened in your life, it has changed and there's no going back. There is no going back from this tower moment. It had to happen. It had to show itself. Okay, and you know why? Because judgment came after that. Okay, it had to happen. It had to. There was an intervention. There was divine intervention. There was a judgment that needed to happen within this situation. Otherwise, I feel as though you could have been stuck for a while. When I see the tower and when it happens, I think, okay, it had to happen. There was something that needed to happen. At least you're not avoiding it, okay? Because when I see this card, it was like somebody or something stepped in and said, enough. This isn't happening anymore. We're done with this. Boom. Okay, so here it was. This judgment call was made and somebody had to pay. I know that sounds that sounded very ominous, but someone had to face this. They had to face their judgment, all right? Okay, and whoever that was in your life, either they're gone now or something has happened, or perhaps it was just time for a call to happen, okay? But right now, you're in this energy, okay? The Empress in reverse. You're trying to heal. You're trying to get yourself back and you're trying to discover yourself. Okay, even though this Empress is in reverse, I still feel that even when this card comes out, it's a positive card, no matter what. And I feel creativity and maybe even connecting with your mother, connecting with someone in your family that you feel you respect, that can be there for you when you talk about what happened. Okay, and I feel like maybe this is where the healing needs to take place. You need to discover your own nature of compassion for yourself after what happened here. Whoever this judgment call was around, heck, it could have even been you. It could have been someone you know, okay? So you may need to be reaching out to someone with this energy. Maybe someone in your life, they had a tower moment that exploded through and caused chaos, okay? All right, but either way, it had to happen. Just know that it had to happen, okay? All right, Aquarius. And I do feel that home right now. Home. Wherever that home is. Whether it's in your heart, whether it's with a family member, whether it's with a friend. I feel like you need some time to connect with what's important to you after this happened, okay? What does the universe have to say about this? Can we get some encouragement? Next steps. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. Libra, okay? Balance. Balance. And it's possible that after this tower moment, it definitely created a need for balance in your life. But it had to happen. I just keep thinking that. I keep hearing that over and over in my head, that it was time. It was time that this thing happened. And that might have been a painful experience, but both of you, or whoever this was, both of you are coming out of it in a balanced manner. Okay, and maybe this also means you need to balance yourself. You need to go within that state of balance. If you keep it on a certain level, you'll be able to heal within that Empress energy. Okay, so the scales had to be balanced by this. A judgment was made. It was made. Okay, Aquarius? All right. So last on the list is Libra. Okay. Last on the list is Libra. Tell us about Libra, please. Okay, so Libra. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Automatically, when I saw this, I felt like there was a breakdown in a relationship or a family unit. There was some kind of, I don't want to say, it wasn't incredibly bad. Okay, it was something that possibly needed to occur so that you could change. Okay, I think that maybe you were in a wealthy energy, you were in a family situation that felt secure, but you needed to change. You wanted to change. Maybe it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Okay, and that change came around. You have changed internally, and you have seen family in a different light. It's quite possible you're seeing a friend or relationship in a different light, and you decided it was time to change out of this. Okay, and even though it was secure and you liked it, there was just something about it you didn't like. Okay, something about it seemed very imbalanced, and it was time for you. You said, I think I need to change. I need to fix these scales, so to speak. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. Whatever the situation is, you have learned to be giving. You have learned to balance out whatever happened here within this Ten of Pentacles that flipped it upside down for you. You have learned to balance out by becoming more giving of yourself, either in this situation with family or friends, but you have decided that that change needed to happen. Perhaps there was some greed going on, or some kind of experience that you just felt was not aligning with your values. It was making you feel a little bit like others maybe were being stamped underfoot. Maybe you realize that there are some people out there in this world that need help, that need healing. You decided to change your outlook and change what was happening. Okay. And you're in a giving state right now. And I think that you're doing this because you really want to understand a different side of things. It could also be that you were in a situation with someone that you thought was stable. Okay. And it changed for you. You decided that that stability wasn't worth it. There was something about it you didn't like. Maybe the person in the relationship was not so, well, healthy. I don't want to say toxic, but this change, it is showing you, whatever this is, this energy, it is showing you there's more to life than money, than stability. I'm not saying stability isn't important, but you're saying to yourself, there are others out there that need me. Okay. And perhaps this is your place right now. Are you maybe a nurse? I'm not sure. Maybe you work as one of the essential workers. I don't know. But you are helping people right now. You realize that you were grateful for all the stability you've had in your life, and now it's time for you to give. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say. I feel kind of like a peaceful energy right now. It's like totally balanced. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. That's interesting. I feel like this is definitely pertaining to the change that you've made. I feel like with whatever it is that you're out there doing to either help somebody else or help others that you love, okay, the universe is paying attention. It's testing you. It's testing you to see what that Ten of Pentacles really means to you, what that stability really means. When I see this card, I feel like I'm being watched by Source. I'm looking through the clouds at you and I'm saying, I'm watching. Let's see. And I don't mean like, in a creepy way. I mean, let's see what happens. Okay, so that was my reading for today. I hope that all of you enjoyed this lovely little video. I will be doing these every Monday, and I do every sign, and I really hope that all of you have a great week, and come back on Monday. I hope you like this. Give me your feedback, leave comments. I hope that some of this resonated with some of you out there. Hopefully all of it. That would be good. Okay, so take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.